Porterville College celebrates women not only during Women's History Month, but every day.
So this Women's History Month, we started out by documenting videos of women on campus, our female employees, our female staff members, to really showcase what we're doing on our campus and what they value as females. We know that we have a high population of administrators who are females, and that is a huge deal for our campus because you don't see that very often. And so being able to showcase some of our staff is very important for us to see.
Hi, my name is Kernisha Osborne. I'm the Program Manager for Outreach and Rising Scholars.
Hi, I'm Elisa Queenan, Professor of Business and Economics.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michelle Miller-Galaz. Here at Porterville College, I'm a Dean of Instruction.
My name's Leslie Keel-Pilon, and I am an Associate Professor of History here at Porterville College.
It's an important resource for our students to see, like, I can do it too. They can go up to any one of us and feel comfortable to say, that's someone who looks like me, who had that journey similar to myself, and how can I too accomplish that?
It's amazing to be able to see. I was never put in those situations before, like going to these events and seeing such powerful women being able to talk to me and talk to everyone. It's just kind of reassuring knowing that there's so many women in high positions, powerful positions here at Porterville College. It just lets me know that I can be in their shoes one day, I can do it, and if I ever needed advice to how to get there, I have so many leaders that I could talk to and speak to that would help me get to where I want to be.
To me, it's important to celebrate Women's History Month because we've come so far. And once upon a time, our voices were not heard, and we are now in a state where we are able to not only advocate for ourselves and for others, but we are actually heard. So that's very important.
Well-behaved women seldom make history. And it's really true. When you look at your history books, it seems to be that the majority of the people who show up in the textbooks are the women who broke the rules. And that's not always the case for men. You have men who, did exactly what was expected of them, and they show up in the history books. And I think allowing ourselves to explore the impact that women had even when they followed the rules is really important. People use that quote a lot to talk about how we should break rules, to encourage women to, get out and break things, be loud and not follow the prescribed societal norms. But what she was really saying when she wrote that line in her book was that there are women and stories out there that are worth telling, even though they followed the rules.
I think it's a little bit less about celebrating and a little bit more about acknowledging the role that women play. Women play a lot of roles in a lot of different facets, in families, in society, in various occupations. And it's a good opportunity to acknowledge what they bring to the table, what we bring to the table.
The best protection any woman can have is courage. So if that's the word that comes out of this, is that all women need to have courage to fight for what's right and to continue on and do what they want and their hopes and their dreams.
We also hosted our virtual gallery walkthrough, and so our student workers actually put together slideshows about influential women in history, and so students could go in through the Student Center and just look at the different PowerPoint images. This is a different take on a gallery because it was digital, and our students were able to put that together themselves versus staff or faculty like we typically do in a classroom environment.
PC's CHAP program highlighted two amazing women during our campus celebration of Cesar Chavez. Thank you to United Way of Central Eastern California President and CEO Mari Perez Dowling for leading the discussion and sharing her inspirational words with the packed crowd. She shared how her passion for music and broadcasting have not only framed her journey, but given her a voice to fight for progress and change. Our Dream Center peer mentor, Lisette Martinez, also did a fantastic job, sharing her real-life perspective of Chavez's accomplishments and what they have meant to her as she's taken her educational journey from Porterville through Fresno State University as an undocumented student.
We also featured a speaker this semester who really is a female entrepreneur. She previously worked for Facebook and Meta, and so she came and showed her journey through the corporate world and into her own industry. Now she's a consultant, and she shared just really how she got there and how to empower other students, regardless of their identity, but her identity as a Latina woman and how she navigated that journey.
PC also featured engaging displays inside the library that showcased a range of issues facing women today. From women in resistance, a display of art from women in Afghanistan fighting for their education against Taliban rule at sometimes perilous costs, to displays with books featured in the Denim Campaign, showcasing the fight against domestic violence.